Hey there, viewer. I love weird Japanese games like the Katamari Damacy games, Mr. Mosquito, Tulip, and the game we'll be talking about today, Ribbit King. Ribbit King, or Kero Kero King in Japan, is a game about frog golf. Your goal while playing frolf is to earn the most points by getting your frog to the goal as quickly as possible and scooping up bonus points along the way. The controls are tight and you have a surprising amount of control over your frog's flight path. Just like mini golf, there are obstacles in your way, but there are also loads of bonuses that can be comboed together to rack up massive points. This game is all about cartoon wackiness while trying to launch your frog across the stage. Ribbit King's controls are like most golf games at first. You aim your shot and try to get the correct amount of power into your swing by hitting the X button when your moving power meter is full. Beyond these basic controls, you can also adjust the arc of your frog's trajectory. You can hit him higher to reach the tall areas or keep his arc low to catch bonus bubbles for extra points. There's also the ability to curve your frog around items like in that movie Wanted. If those modes of control aren't enough, there are also items that can be brought into stage like frockets, jump pumps, and flydar. The scoring system in this game is different than most golf games. There's no par. The first player to get a frog into the goal gets 1,000 points, or 1,500 if it's a frog in one. The next player then needs to rush to get their frog into the goal, as every turn that passes will make the goal score 100 points lower. If you catch your opponent going after bonus points, you can choose to do the same, or make a mad dash to the goal in hopes of leaving your opponent far enough away that he'll lose points for taking too many turns. To keep the stages from being too easy, there are plenty of environmental obstacles like steep hills, out of bounds areas, and monsters. There are a handful of creatures in the stages that will pop up and try to mess with your ball too. To stop these monsters, you'll have to quickly perform an action like swinging your left analog stick back and forth or timing a button press to a countdown. There are other environmental hazards as well, like the conveyor belts that will carry your ball to distant areas. There are trampolines around that can increase your frog's distance and offer bonus points. There are flies littered around the stage, and if your frog lands near them, he'll jump into the air to eat them. There's water around the stages that your frog can swim through for some extra bonus points. There are targets where you can earn extra points by landing your frog as close to the center as possible. To add even more variety, there are new frogs unlocked as you progress through the game. Some of these frogs have abilities like immunity to lava or resistance to dizziness. There are also unlockable characters, but they don't have an effect on gameplay. At the end of every stage comes the worst part of the game, the surprise bonus. One player will randomly be awarded 100 or 200 bonus points for swimming the most, longest drive, or crashing into things the most. This can be the deciding factor in a game, so always try to beat your opponent by more than 200 points to ensure a victory. Outside of gameplay, there's also the bonus disc, which contains some animated shorts that can be unlocked by working your way through the game. There are also 50 bottle caps, which are trophies that can be earned in various ways. This game didn't get the best reviews when it came out, but I really enjoy it. I do have an affinity for weird Japanese games, but this is less stressful and has more variety than other golf games like Hot Shots Golf or the Tiger Woods games. The wacky stage designs and crazy obstacles make this game a lot of fun. The multiplayer part of the game is also very well done. My wife and I enjoy playing this game together sometimes. So here's the breakdown. The bad. There's some rough stages. The ice islands on the planet Hypnotron stage can be frustrating. There are only 20 stages total. The random points given at the end of the game can change who won. It's super frustrating and unnecessary. The enemy AI can be boring. It usually just takes the shortest distance to the goal with no regard to bonus points. The good. There are a lot of great stages. I'm a big fan of the Planet Tectron ones. The scoring system for getting to the goal is fair. No obligatory par. Aiming shots to curve around trees and land on trampolines is a lot of fun. There are all sorts of crazy paths you can take to victory. The combo system can be crazy. There are times you can start a chain of events that keeps your frog moving around and pulling in loads of points. A large combo chain is a sweet accomplishment. Multiplayer is the best part of the game. Ribbit King offers it up for up to 4 players with no need for a multitap. All in all, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a lot of fun, but it is short and it has some problems. So that's Ribbit King for the PlayStation 2. If you liked this video, make sure to click that like button. If you'd like for me to drop some more video game knowledge bombs on you, click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
Oh, Scooter! Reporting back, are we?